Hello everybody, this is me, Cobra. Well, I'm gonna have to start another channel because the channel that originally started I can't log into. I want y'all to know that I'm doing fine, but right now I'm living out of bags. But I'm doing this for a reason. For one thing, I am teaching y'all how to survive like normal, but also I'm doing it because I'm currently homeless. Okay, recap. Well, I was over in Pittsburgh, which by the way, I don't ever want you to go to Pittsburgh because Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania is a real unbalanced town. There's a lot of hate over there, but they contradict their motto: get rid of hate, end all hate, or some shit like that, guys. You may notice that I don't have my glasses. Well, that's because I broke my glasses when I was trying to start a fire. I'm gonna show y'all something. One of the things that y'all should try to prevent, but mine was under a circumstance that was unavoidable. Okay, this is a burnt on my hand. What happened was, over in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, this one woman I was with, she got caught on fire. So I saved her life. This was during when it was cold, when it was bitterly winter. Okay? Well, long story short, I had her take off her jacket because it was on fire. I got the fire out of her jacket, okay? And I got the fire out of her jacket with my shoes. My shoes got melted. I used my hand, and the fire was also on the camp. So I used my hand to get the fire out of the camp. I saved as much of the camp as I could. Okay? Give me a second here. Let me find my light. I've got a lot of shit in my pockets. Well, as I'm looking for my lighter, I'm going to be telling you something else. In the suburban area, you have to make a campfire. Try to find something small but metal. Like for instance, you can use a grill, or you can use a metal bucket like I've got. Okay, I've got two metal buckets that I use. One is not really for fire, but it's more for putting stuff in like wood or whatever. I've got a lot of kindling in it, but I also have it where I can put food in, like non-perishable items, which is actually a lot better when you're in a suburban area like downtown, anywhere. As long as you're under a bridge or something and the fire is controlled, you're fine. Cops don't fuck with you, okay? There, I just found a lighter. Well, for some of you may not know who I am, but some of you may know who I am. My name is Cobra, by the way. Don't worry, these bandages will be off on Friday. Well, I'm going to try to turn the camera around if I can. No, I can't do that. Fuck it. You see that purple luggage carrier and that black bag over there? That's what I have. Started off with a military style duffel bag. I'm not sure if I still have that thing or not, but I've got a lot of survival gear. Because I didn't have everything I needed to start a fire with wood for a while, I had to get charcoal and lighter fluid. The same stuff you use to start a grill. And that actually lasts a while. If you want to use or try to find a way, sorry, I'm getting some of this dirt off my phone here. If you want to find a way to keep the fire going for a while, you're just going to have to add on to it. Or get some bigger chunks. But remember, we're talking about suburban survival here. Most people use tents in camping. Me, I don't use a tent to camp. The sky is my tent. Sometimes the bridge is my tent. But I use blankets or a sleeping bag. Just remember, when you're picking up supplies all around, sometimes supplies are essential. Like for instance, you pick up a metal can. That's actually essential because if you do it right, you can use that there for your coffee or just simply boil up water. Maybe a small thing of food. But you got to make sure your fire is going. One day I may show y'all what I have for my fire to keep warm. Maybe. I'm not actually going to tell y'all the location of where I am, but I'm going to say this. Personally, it actually does get warm where I'm at. I am south. That's all I'm going to say. But I'm going to say this right here. If y'all can't reach me on Facebook, y'all can reach me on my phone, or y'all can reach me on Hangouts. And from what I've seen, y'all can also message me on YouTube. I'll be around. Well, let you all know reason why Pittsburgh is bad as it is, as I'm telling you. Most of them over there in Pittsburgh are assholes. Homeless are assholes. A lot of the people are assholes that's around, the locals. Don't get me wrong, there's a few good apples out there, but most of them are spoiled apples. When I say apples, I'm just using an analogy, my fellow doomsday preppers and pagans. Just so you all know that I'm doing well for myself. I promised y'all that I would be traveling, telling y'all about my travels. Well, I'm starting off with Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. But right now, I'm going to be doing some more traveling. And the next place I go to, I'm going to tell you about another place I've been to. Okay, the original story of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And this is part of the reason why the Pittsburgh Steelers are the Steelers. Okay, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania was real big on steel. That's the history of it. Sorry about all of the cars because I'm outside. Well, that's the story of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. It all started with steel. McKeesport is a dying city, which is part of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I've never really been in Oakland or any areas like that. From experience, I can tell you about Texas. Well, Texas is not really that good of a state, even though it's big, but it's mostly full of hypocrites. You all know the old saying, steers are queers? Well, that's pretty much what they have, steers or queers. I didn't mean say steers are queers, steers or queers. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Well, that's pretty much what Texas really is. Sorry I had to turn my head because I was putting out some ashes. So, I'm just going to say this right here about Montana. Montana is such a beautiful state. Yes, most of it is around mountains, but also there's areas that is close to Canada. Like for instance, where I lived at, where I consider home, was 35 miles from Canada. Yeah, I'm saying was because I no longer live there. But don't get me wrong, Montana's my home. And it's the best home I ever had. So, to my family out there, Mother, I miss you. I miss you too. Stan, stepfather, Austin, I miss you. And I'm hoping y'all see this video. So, anywhere I go, I'm going to be vlogging my videos up about my travels. No, I haven't discovered any mysteries yet, but when I do, y'all will be the first to know. Okay, guys. My fellow pagans and doomsday preppers, you all have a beautiful day or not, depending on your time zone. Do not forget to punch that like button and subscribe to my channel. We need this channel to be big, guys, because that's what we need. Thank you, everybody.